Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 4 in a series between WFZ and Czech. This is a best of 5 series. So far as I know, the series is all tied up at 1 game apiece. Well, with a mystery winner in game number 1. What does that mean? It means that, well, we don't really know who finally wins until we get to game number 5. So a great anti-spoiler right there for us as things do get underway. We can see WFZ has spawned as the purple undead on the bottom left-hand side of Last Refuge. Meanwhile, Czech has spawned as the teal night elf over here on the top right. For all of you guys who have been saying that you guys enjoy my new encoding formats, well, a lot of your contributions, the fact that you guys can watch these videos without ads, my patron supporters, and all of the stuff that I do sell online, that does help pay for the higher internet bill that allows me to upload these rather large files. I think I'm uploading about 10 gigabytes a day every time I do WarCraft 3 now, so you can imagine not being able to have internet if I am uploading 10 gigabytes, if I didn't have that super fast speed, how painful it would be. Anyway, so hats off. Thank you for everyone who has supported me through Patreon and through PayPal. If you guys are just watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please consider to do so. And for all of you guys who have subscribed, thank you very much. Leave some comments below, thumbs up, and like the video. It does definitely help me out in the long run. Alright, Ancient of War gonna go ahead and proc this 3-3-3 creep camp as he does get ensnared down, or she gets ensnared down. Slight difference, only female night elves can shadow meld, for those of you guys who were in fact wondering. I'm sure most of you guys who watch this do know. Meanwhile, it is going to be a Death Knight versus a Demon Hunter in this matchup here, as the Demon Hunter now heads off to the north. What is the long-term strategy going to be here as the Archer is just trying to pelt down the rest of these Forest Troll Trappers? It looks as though the Demon Hunter going to go ahead and clear up all of these Forest Troll Trappers, and then attempt to perhaps reroute that Ancient of War. We've seen this Ancient of War train up an additional 2 to 3 additional archers, and that does definitely help out, especially against a very early aggressive Death Knight. The Death Knight has quickly gone Unholy Aura, and it looks as though he is trying to get to level 2 a little bit earlier than normal. Instead of running out halfway across the map like he has done in the previous games, he is attempting to finish clearing out this creep camp. He could attempt to clear out the remainder of this creep camp or this creep camp off here, and if he does so, he should be able to get to level 2, giving him the ability to Death Coil. Demon Hunter quickly comes across here though. Does he go for a mana burn? Yes, he did. He's attempting to finish off that Forest Troll High Priest. One more mana burn would do a good amount of damage, also preventing any sort of inner fire there, as the Demon Hunter now looking to finish off this one unit here. Alright, evasion was teched. Skeletal Minion quickly taken down here. Meanwhile, Death Knight using the opportunity to head off to the north and perhaps take out a difficult creep camp himself. Well, I'm not quite sure what here can really go. He is going to be spotted by this Wisp. Only 3 ghouls here as the Wisp quickly gets a detonation off and removes a bit of mana off of that Death Knight. Demon Hunter is sitting at level 2. He may start to try and mana burn, but he doesn't know how much experience that the Death Knight actually has right now. You don't want to be mana burning that Death Knight until you know for certain that Death Coils are going to be removed and neutralized. Demon Hunter comes across there, Boots of Speed, now trying to do a bit of chasing, and beautiful path blocking by that Skeletal Minion as he heads away. Where's the Death Knight looking to go now? He could try and go after this creep camp. This is going to be rather difficult. He doesn't have that many units, and the Death Knight is going to be absorbing a fair amount of damage if he does aggro this creep camp. Let's take a look back over here. Skeletal Minion now chasing after an illusion. No other follow-up units there. Forest Troll High Priest is getting healed. No inner fire though, as you now see the Demon Hunter wander in. Level 2 now on the Death Knight. Units are trying to run back here. One ghoul could get taken down, and it looks as though, is it going to get taken out? Wow. One ghoul runs back to take a little bit of damage. Death Knight realizes that it is just an illusion. No real reason to be scared of it at all, as the Demon Hunter now looking to get away. Demon Hunter back across over here may get to level 3. Once he gets to level 3, that level 2 mana burn is going to be causing some serious problems as he does lose his rejuvenation or replenishment right there. That replenishment was replenishing both mana and hit points as the Demon Hunter gets to level 3, gets a wand of mana stealing, and that is going to be interesting. There goes the Archer mana burn right there. Level 2 mana burn indeed, as the Death Knight now out of mana. The Demon Hunter could come back around for a bit more as the Ghoul down to 28 hit points tries to get away, down to 4 hit points. Is that Ogre going to get a shot off? No, he will not, as the Ghoul is able to escape at 7 hit points. Things are looking good for Czech. WFZ needs to figure out a way to make up some ground. A 66-point mana burn coming across as the Demon Hunter now attempting to get away. Back off to the north, it is a Pandarin Brewmaster this time around instead of the Nagasiwich. Nagasiwich is being trained up by the Death Knight, and WFZ has a small window of opportunity before that Panda gets to level 3. Once that Panda is at level 3, it is going to really slow things down as the Nagasiwich is right here. Going to go after that Panda there. You can see the units now looking to back off as the Nagasiwich is going to be forced to get away. One cold arrow. Demon Hunter right there. Is it going to get mana burn? Yes, it is. It's going to get Breath of Fire across the rest of those ghouls as the Death Knight now trying to lead the charge here. Death Knight does not have enough for a Death Coil, and that is the big difference right there. All of those mana burns. Meanwhile, cold arrows now going down onto the archers. The archers are going to end up getting, well, forced to be shadow melded. No unit nearby whatsoever as the Death Knight perhaps waiting for some units to head over to the Goblin Laboratory. No such units yet. Demon Hunter comes across with a mana burn again. Demon Hunter is ready to go, still chasing after all of those units once more as the Death Knight tries to wander all the way back down, bringing home the rest of this undead army. Are those golems? No. If you guys cannot tell, my daughter is with me today as during my cast as the Demon Hunter, and there is the hello once more. Death Knight now racing back off to the north, not very much mana. Meanwhile, Panda sitting at 225, doesn't have that much experience though, as the Death Knight is just maintaining this game and the dominating position as he is.
A player's forces are under attack,
and one guy's trying to kill him.
Yeah, it looks like the Demon Hunter is trying to catch up to that Death Knight. Death Knight is attempting to get away. Meanwhile, back down across over here, Nagasiwich is trying to get to level 2. Will be just shy as the Demon Hunter mana burns and is going after the Ogre Magi. He's actually going to take a lot of damage right here. There is a bit of evasion going on. Another mana burn coming across, and you can see that the Demon Hunter down to 143 hit points before he finishes off. He gets a health stone as his item, an extremely powerful item indeed, down to 12 hit points and dead. The Demon Hunter dies at the hands of a creep. All right, I was going to say that was rather expensive, and it was in fact very expensive, losing the Demon Hunter to creeps as the Staff of Teleportation did not proc in time. Talk about giving your opponent the game. That may be the big difference right here as the Death Knight now finishing off the remaining of the Forest Troll Trappers. All right, ghouls are in the backfield here. There is a Wisp. A detonation may go across all of these units right here, preventing a lot of more healing as the Death Knight is sitting at level 2. Demon Hunter is getting resurrected about 1/3 of the way through. As we see, Dryads are in position here. Do we have enough Crypt Fiends? Only one Crypt Fiend to go up against a single lone Dryad. That may be a problem as the Ancient of Wonders now taking an absolute beating. All right, 4 ghouls. The more scary thing is going to be these obsidian statues in the back and the reinforcements, the Lich, and more ghouls coming back in from behind. There goes a Moonwell, a rather full Moonwell as a Drunken Haze Breath of Fire does go down. All right, did we see Absorb Mana there? Did it Devour Mana? Well, yeah, that is an obsidian statue, the bane of many human players. As we are now looking across here, let's go ahead and try to take down all of these units. The obsidian statue is attempting to do a bit of a heal. Are we going to see a Breath of Fire steal? No, we are not. There's the Breath of Fire a little bit late as the Death Knight runs back in once more. Death Knight may try to get a Death Coil off, and the Death Knight is now sitting at level 2. There's a Frost Nova, and this is just looking better and better. If the Death Knight can get to level 3, no Scroll of Healing. Those ghouls are very, very low on hit points. Death Coil comes across. Panda now trying to fight back here. Crypt Fiend now trying to get away. Crypt Fiend down to 132 hit points. Bear gets taken down as the Crypt Fiends are just chasing after those bears are just chasing after those Crypt Fiends. This is not looking good at all, as the ghouls are going to be able to continue to chase once more. All right, Death Knight is going to be able to finish off that last lone bear. Bear is now down to 49 hit points. There it goes as the Demon Hunter continuing to fight again. All right, Demon Hunter going after the Panda, trying to close that up. Lich now boxing in the last unit there. You can see Breath of Fire going across. Naga Sea Witch is going to be in trouble. Naga Sea Witch now heals back up as the Death Knight is still in position. Demon Hunter now surrounded, being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal as an archer gets lost in the rundown as well. Death Knight could have tried to go after the Panda. A Death Coil Frost Nova with the help of the Naga Sea Witch would have taken them down. My daughter, being the sweet girl she is, hopes that no one was truly hurt in those battles. But I gotta say, I believe the Night Elf did take a little bit more damage than he would have liked. 39 over 50 compared to 48 over 50. He did not like that battle at all. Frostworms will be coming out soon from that boneyard. Dryads now going after the Ogre Magi creep camp there. Oh, a Destroyer taken out. Aggroed by the Dryads there, so that was a big loss once more. One Destroyer, it can make a big difference, especially with the Demon Hunter, the Death Knight being able to heal up 400 hit points pretty much instantaneously. The Death Knight has plenty of mana right now, but losing one Destroyer, unable to get that Death Coil off into position or bring that one Destroyer back home safely. Demon Hunter sitting at level 3, Panda sitting at level 3, Scroll of Healing, Belt of Giant Strength, Hood of Cunning. All very powerful items as that Demon Hunter sits on plus 12 attack. All right, Panda now heading back off to the north. Dryads now heading back here. Let's see what the follow-up play is going to be again as you see a Breath of Fire going across. A Gargantuan Sea Turtle right there, 39 to 46 damage. It is trying to slowly walk away, taking a bit of damage once more. Meanwhile, back down to the south, who is creeping out the more difficult creep camp? I would say the Night Elf is, as the Death Knight is going to finish off these units here. There goes a couple of tomes, Tome of Intelligence and Tome of Agility. And who is going to really go into the next fight with the true advantage? 56 over 70 compared to 45 over 50. Is there Ultra Vision upgrades? Is there weapons upgrades? No, there are not. None for the Dryads, Archers, or Bears, as the Demon Hunter now gets to level 4 alongside that Panda. All right, going after the Ogre Lord, a big Devour Magic right there. Going to be able to finish off the remainder of those units. Taking those units all down now. Forest Troll Trapper is trying to finish off a ghoul or two. Not going to be able to do that as the Obsidian Statue working overtime to heal back the low hit point ghouls that are still remaining. All right, let's see where those units will be traveling to next. Obsidian Statue trying to heal back up again. And we take a look. These guys over here, those are Obsidian Statues. They provide mana and hit points to all friendly units. Essence of Blight, Essence of Mana.
So would they die very easily?
They will die very easily. They don't attack very hard, but they are supported. They are very good support units.
But how do they attack?
How do they attack? If they're not healing, see that little lightning ball at the top, you sometimes will see it if they get close enough to actually attack. They're too far in the back right now to attack, but they are healing. All right, Lich sitting at 3, Death Knight sitting at 4, Naga Sea Witch sitting at 3, as well as we may see, yes, the two heroes trying to dive inside here. Scroll of Town Portal coming across. Staff of Preservation. Wow, a full-on nuke onto the Demon Hunter. Potion of Invulnerability. Unable to Staff of Preservation as the Panda... Well, the Panda doesn't even die, but yeah, WFZ easily took that game after 2 untimely deaths of the hero. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 4.